Hey, how's it going? I was gonna say I might try to keep today's video just a little short in advance uh, for a number of reasons. Nothing to worry about, you know. I was gonna say, yeah, these past couple of days have been super interesting. Uh, well, interesting in the fact that like they're interesting me. Uh, Most people probably don't give a damn, um, but you know, I learned something the other day, which was something along the lines of it's like 98% of people or whatever, you know, don't care you have problems, and the other 2% are happy you do. So, you know, just life things. Um, but yeah, I was gonna say, I went to my meeting this last Thursday, and honestly, like, I don't really think that I've had a better little meeting yet. So that was nice. Um, it was super weird. Like it was all like happy and smiles, and then we were talking about unfortunately uh, another business owner recently. Well, a business owner recently passed. Um, she basically just got out of the major function out in Vegas. Um, she sent out a message, and then something happened, and she ended up getting, you know, slammed into by a drunk driver. So yeah, there was sorry, my allergies are killing me. There was a moment where we kind of reflected on that, kind of they played the last thing she sent up about how like excited she was, and how things are gonna be different. And honestly, like I was driving home like after dropping Lily off when I heard that, and I shed a little bit of a tear. I It sucks, when you start to hear like all these like positive things coming from this person, and like that person I don't think I've ever met personally. But yeah, like just hearing her voice and everything like that, and like having experienced a lot of the same things that she just experienced, knowing the kind of high energy experience that is, and then getting out of that with the inspiration and going like, you know, just change the world essentially around you, and then everything is just taken away all of a sudden. It's a fucking sad story. Um, but yeah, something they were trying to tell us is that's not how she would want us to remember her, is what happened to her as opposed to what she was trying to do. She was doing amazing work. Like her business was booming, which yeah, that's impressive, honestly. Like she was doing great. Um, and yeah, she got out and she was fired up and she was inspired, and just it sucks. But yeah, the rest of the meeting was honestly like great. Like we moved past that and everything went to just smiles and friendly like talks and everything like that, and it was really nice. Uh, I was like beaming, smiling, which is super weird for me for some reason. Like I don't usually smile that big, but my face was hurting by the end of it. So, you know, um, yeah. These past couple of days as well, I've also been, kind of getting out and just kind of trying to do my walks again, because I don't know why I stopped it. I guess I just started to like, lose inspiration, lose hope, I guess. Um, I've been putting in a shitload more applications. My mentor told me about trying to use Craigslist for jobs. Um, I've had mixed experiences with Craigslist in the past when it comes to other things, uh, but jobs I think is what concerned me the most. Unfortunately, most of the offers that I've been given through there since a couple of days ago have been, different MLMs or whatever, or even like fucking pyramid schemes, like just straight up, which frustrated me. But the shitty thing is the fact that they lie about it, like in the descriptions and everything like that. Like, oh yeah, no, this is an hourly job, and we're gonna pay you this and this, and then you also get like bonus fees and or bonus compensation and everything like that, depending on how you do. It's like, okay, I can understand like a little bit of like kickback for like making like great sales or something like that. Some jobs do that, but when you actually get into the fucking meetings or whatever, like they won't answer any questions beforehand. They wait till the meeting, and it's like, okay, well, is this going to be a one-on-one kind of thing? And then it's like, well, you just have to make sure you get to the meeting on time. It's like, okay, whatever. I get into all of like every single one of these fucking Zoom calls that I got onto, and then one like it wasn't even Zoom. It was like some weird like I think company video chat thing that was just really buggy. I don't know. It was horrible. And yeah, every single one of them turned out to be either different forms of MLMs or like legitimate pyramid schemes. And yeah, I'm tired of it, honestly. Like I'm just tired of like I don't know. Like having been offered what I have, I feel incredibly lucky that this was my first experience into it, more or less. Like, I've seen the ideas of pyramid schemes in the past, with like cult type stuff, fucking. It's Arizona, there's like weird, like small cults and whatnot. And, like, you hear about it every once in a while, but you don't hear too much. I heard about this guy making like a load of money, like recruiting new cultists or something like that to his weird fucking death cult or whatever in the desert. But I only heard stories about it. I never actually saw it or heard anything past that. So, but yeah, like one could argue Scientology is very similar, but I'm not saying those words directly. I don't want to get canceled. Not like I care. I live in basically downtown LA. Kind of. I'm afraid of those people to a certain extent. It's whatever. If I, don't upload for, we'll say a month after this video comes out, you'll know what happened. Just expect my body to have been dumped somewhere in the ocean, probably. But yeah, I was gonna say I do want to try to make plans here eventually to try to make a little visit to Spirit Halloween, because I try to make it a tradition to go at least once a year. Every year or so, I get these little like gold like rimmed like circle hippie glasses things, because those are the only sunglasses I like to wear. I'd pull out a pair, but I don't think I have any near me. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I left them in the car, which my girlfriend has right now. But yeah, like I'll usually like go in and I'll buy like 2 or 3 pairs, because they break so easily, but they're like cheap as hell. When I first started buying them, they were like $5. Now they're like 7, so I'm not terribly fussed about it. But this year I don't think I'll have the money to be able to do it. Not like I don't already have a pair that works just fine, but it's always nice to have spares. But yeah, no, I'm excited for Halloween. I really am. I really am. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. Actually, no, I think it is my favorite holiday, by far. I love the idea of it, like dressing up as things you're not. Just like getting the opportunity to just like openly like play a character. I love character acting. Like myself, I'm not a big fan of other character actors, like say Disneyland. They creep me the hell out. But I like, the idea of like making your own costumes and stuff like that. Like, a buddy of mine helped me make this little mask here, and I fucking love this thing so much. Like, we made this. Hold up. Ugh. Super easy to put on. Usually it stays just fine, but right now it's struggling. Yeah. Oh, I can't even pull that one out. Let's see. There's been a couple of other things that we've made together, more or less. But yeah, like, I love, like, collecting, like, these masks and everything like that. Like, I got this, the one we've made personally that is, like, literally molded to my face. It's kind of ugly on the inside, but, you know, that's more or less the shape of my face. This damn thing right here, like, this little edge, cuts horribly into my temple, but, hey, you know, I don't wear this thing for hours. Let's see, I got this thing, which I absolutely love. I have a cloak that goes with it. Ignore the bracelet hanging off the horn. But yeah, no, I fucking love this thing. Like, it's great. It's so great. Let's see. Last year at Spirit, I actually ended up buying something that can kind of help me in a couple of ways. I bought a walking stick that is literally just like a skull on a stick, and it's fucking badass, and it's so heavy, mind you. So it's a shit walking stick, but it's so fucking cool. Like, I think I can only walk outside with this if it's around Halloween. Past that, I think people might think that I'm some weird death cultist, which, No, I am, you know, trying to put on a better face for people, I guess. You know, trying to make it seem like I'm not like this crazy person. I mean, I'm not, but, you know, I want to also make it seem like that. I was like, give me a second. I was like, we made this as well. It's like a little thermoplastic tanto. If you don't know what a tanto is, it's a Japanese short sword. I could be wrong about that. Either long dagger or short sword. But yeah, it's essentially like styled after like katanas typically. Usually made for obviously closer combat. But yeah, I love this thing. I like to practice with this a lot because it's very sturdy. Like, thermoplastic is fucking ridiculously durable. Which is why we've made so many things out of it. Recently, I attempted to make a little crow skull out of it. I think it went okay. I've definitely seen a lot better. But yeah, like, it's very... it feels wrong. Like, very wrong. I don't know. I don't see very many crow skulls, just a lot of crows. And I don't want to change that. I like my little bird friends. My little bird friends. I was going to say, I happen to have a lot of little crow buddy, like, just things around the house because I love my bird friends. I've been trying to feed some of the ones around the neighborhood because I want a family of crows. They're such smart birds. They're so fucking friendly, and like they will protect you so long as you continue to, you know, feed them and take care of them, which I'm completely okay with. I can go out and buy cat food or like dry cat food and just feed it to them. It's completely fine for them. They seem to love it. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep today's video a little short, just because, you know, I'm kind of on a little bit of a time constraint, kind of, just a little bit, not so much. It's nothing important. I don't know. I don't even know where to fucking go with that. Um, I was gonna say, the moment that I do end up getting, oh, actually, there was one more thing I wanted to mention, um, related to the whole job thing. There are two jobs I'm actually kind of excited for that actually got back to. Well, one of them got back to me. The other one, I'm kind of waiting on that. I really hope he does though, because it sounds really fun. Um, I don't know if I can go into too much detail about that one. The first one is a voice acting gig, and I figure since I've done different types of like character acting in the past, and I tend to practice voices and other uh, things, accents, just anything that just excites me or I want to try like vocally. I'll just try it in my free time. I have a fucking load of free time, so I just do a lot of talking to myself in different accents. Maybe one of these days I'll record some of that, and you can see truly how mad I've become. um, but hey, it's whatever. I'm honestly looking forward to that because they actually got back to me. Yeah, today, yeah. While I was in a meeting, actually, or on an interview, pyramid scheme. But there was that, and then there was a second job that just reading through the entire description was comedy gold, basically. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm very sex positive in the sense that I'm open to being around other people that are sex positive. Um, so, what I mean by this is the job is basically to be uh, to talk to basically people in a chat room for a OnlyFans star or something like that, um, of whose name I have no idea, and I don't really care to know, I guess. Um, but the reason I consider the job in general is because I think it would be hilarious because these guys who are doing the chat whatever are hilarious. Like, uh, I got to read a couple of like different bios from these guys, and like literally all they do is like they try to sell some of her product or whatever because she has merchandise, um, which would give me a little bit of sales experience, and I'd be around a bunch of people who are literally just talking and joking about dicks and shit like that all the time, and I'm okay with that because I can make like dick jokes all day. Um, that being said, though, like not too excited about seeing pictures of other people's junk, but that's gonna unfortunately be one of the lower points of the job. But they make their fun with it. They do what they can to enjoy their job. Apparently, they have like meetings or whatever every once in a while where they kind of get like on a Zoom call and they just talk about stuff and joke around, which sounds like a lot of fun. These guys sound pretty interesting. Like the guy himself who posted the article, it's fucking hilarious. Like like I said, the entire article was, or ad was, comedy gold. And it sounds like a legitimate like thing too. You'd be getting hired as an independent contractor. Um, what is that? 1099 or something like that, which is a lot more detail oriented than I would have expected, seeing as how it's an OnlyFans star. And I don't want to say lackeys, but I don't want to not say that. No, I genuinely think it would be interesting though. Like it sounds like a good job and it sounds like it might pay well, so I'm okay with that. Um, yeah. Past that, I realize I went over what I was saying that I was going to. I mean, I didn't say anything. I just said that I was going to cut it short today, but I didn't. So, whatever. God, I don't even know what the hell I'm going to call this. Miscellaneous bullshit, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I can post that in the whatever. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place right now. I got very little sleep today because I had a meeting super fucking early. Yeah, if you like whatever it is I do, drop a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And if you don't, then cool, I guess. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Peace.